There are moments when the noise finally stops. And instead of relief, all you feel is emptiness. Moments when you want to pray. But the words don't come. When even asking feels exhausting. If you're here tonight, tired, quiet, unsure what to say, this moment is already enough. Just breathe. You don't need the right words. You don't need strength. You only need presence. The room is dim, lit only by a soft glow from a lamp in the corner. Outside, the city hums, distant traffic, an occasional siren, a train passing somewhere far away. Inside, everything feels still. They sit on the edge of the bed, shoulders slightly hunched, hands resting loosely in their lap. The day was long. Not dramatic. Not tragic. Just heavy. Emails unanswered. Conversations that felt hollow. A smile given out of habit, not joy. Responsibilities stacked quietly on top of one another until breathing felt shallow. The window is open just enough to let the night air drift in. Cool. Gentle. It brushes against their skin like a reminder that the world is still moving, even if they feel stuck. They close their eyes. Thoughts arrive immediately. Not clear thoughts, fragments. Worries without names. Tiredness without rest. There was a time when prayer came easily. When words flowed without effort, when faith felt warm and close. But now there's distance. Not anger. Not disbelief. Just exhaustion. They whisper nothing. Not even a sigh. The clock ticks softly on the wall. Seconds passing, unnoticed by anyone else. They wonder, quietly. Does silence count as prayer? Does showing up empty still matter? A tear forms, not from sadness alone, but from the effort of holding everything together for so long. It slips down, warm against the skin, disappearing before it reaches the jawline. No one sees it. And yet, something about this quiet feels honest. No pretending. No performance. No answers. Just a tired soul sitting in the dark, hoping, without knowing how. That rest is still possible. There are seasons when faith feels like light. Clear. Steady. Reassuring. And there are seasons when faith feels like sitting in a dark room. Unsure whether anyone is listening. Both seasons belong to the human experience. We're often taught that prayer requires clarity. The right words, the right posture, the right mindset. But the truth is far gentler. Sometimes the most honest prayer is simply staying. Staying in the quiet. Staying in the confusion. Staying when you don't know what you believe anymore. But you still hope that something, or someone, remains near. God is not intimidated by silence. He is not disappointed by exhaustion. He does not measure faith by eloquence. Restoration doesn't begin with answers. It begins with allowance. Allowing yourself to be tired. Allowing yourself to be unsure. Allowing yourself to stop striving for spiritual perfection. There is grace in not knowing what to ask for. There is healing in admitting, I don't have the words today. And somehow, quietly, patiently, hope finds its way into that honesty. Not as a sudden miracle. Not as a loud revelation. But as a soft presence. A sense that you are not alone in the waiting. Even when faith feels distant. Even when prayer feels empty. You are still held. Take a slow breath. You don't need to fix anything right now. You don't need to explain yourself. Just be here. God. You see the tiredness they don't know how to name. You see the weight they've been carrying quietly. The emotional strain. The unanswered questions. The long nights where rest never quite comes. They don't know what to ask for. So instead, they offer you this moment. Their silence. Their breath. Their presence. If there is healing they cannot articulate, let it begin gently. If there is peace they cannot reach, bring it closer. If there is forgiveness needed, for themselves, for others, for life not turning out as expected, let it unfold softly, without force. Remind them that faith does not disappear in exhaustion. It simply rests. Let their inner light, dimmed but not gone, begin to glow again, quietly. Not all at once. Not dramatically. Just enough to see the next step. Just enough to feel warmth return. Hold them tonight. In the silence. In the waiting. In the not knowing. Amen. Not as an ending, but as a pause. If nothing changed in you during this prayer, that's okay. Sometimes peace arrives later. After the breath deepens. After the shoulders lower. After the mind finally loosens its grip. Let tonight be gentle. Let rest come without guilt. Let silence be enough. You don't have to carry everything alone. You don't have to understand everything now. There is light. Quiet, patient, steady. Still waiting for you. And when you're ready, it will meet you right where you are.